If you haven't already seen it, this week we take a look at Prisoners, a cautionary tale about creepy RVs.
I don't get it. RVs seem so cool as meth labs on Breaking Bad.
Agreed.
It's just another Thanksgiving for two families until things take a tragic turn and two children disappear.
Is it the creepy guy in the RV? Or is that too obvious of an answer? Hugh Jackman and Jake Gyllenhaal are in a race against time to find out.
Now, if you can't tell from the trailers, this movie is pretty intense. Its characters are dark, brooding, and obsessive, and when pushed to the limit, they're capable of brutal violence. The cinematography is powerful yet understated, and the script moves along at the perfect speed. Not too fast and not too slow. The whole thing reminds me of something that we'd see from director David Fincher.
This is a very dark, bleak movie, which explains why they filmed it in my old stomping grounds, the great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, where the sun does not shine between October and April. At some points, the movie reminded me of Sean Penn's Mystic River, another feel-good movie about kidnapped children. And at other points, it reminded me of Forrest Gump, but only in the way that Jake Gyllenhaal dressed. I mean, really, Jake? What's with the top button, man? Come on.
And how about that cast? Now, there are some great performances in this movie, but the one that got me the most was Paul Dano as the creepy guy in the RV, who everybody thinks is the kidnapper. After his role in this movie, and the one in There Will Be Blood, it seems like he's becoming the go-to guy in Hollywood to play the wimpy, sniveling character who gets bullied and yelled at.
No, I eat your popcorn. I eat it up.
This is a very well-written movie that has you guessing up until the very end. Now, it's possible to solve this mystery within the first 20 minutes, but this movie doesn't just have red herrings, it has red piranhas that swarms you with twists, misleading information, false trails until you second-guess everything.
I loved this movie, and I definitely say see it. Now, it is a long one, clocking in at 2.5 hours, but it never feels like it. Prisoners keeps you thinking, keeps you interested, and like Brett said, keeps you guessing.
This movie is very raw, very cruel, and very good. I say see it. While incredibly disturbing at times, the performances were excellent, and I like the question that the movie raised about how far you would go to protect someone that you love. Just never plan on letting your kids outside again.
And remember, if you finish the maze, you get to go home. And follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and join us next week for a new movie review on If You Haven't Already Seen It.
I get a hint, right?
Nope.
Ah, jeez.
Now, Brett, communication is key to getting past seeing a traumatic movie like Prisoners. So today's session is going to focus on what's going on inside. How does that make you feel?
Kind of uncomfortable. I don't think this qualifies as a couch.
Interesting. How does that make you feel?
Like there's an armrest in my lower vertebrae?
And how does that make you feel?
Arthritic? I mean, there's a couch right there.
And how does that make you feel?
Like I should be lying on that couch?
Mm-hmm. And how does that make you feel?
Like I'm not going to be paying $500 for this session.
Well, I think we made a lot of progress today. Same time next week,